Hi guys! Welcome sa Zip9. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung ating series on solving motion problems, no? Or tinatawag din natin na distance rate time problems, no? So, tinatawag na distance rate time problems yan kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin or we're trying to find the distance traveled by an object, no? The rate of the object or the time or duration spent by the moving object, no? So, for the first 3 videos, pinag-usapan lang natin isang vehicle lang, no? Kasi most of our examples are cars, no? And in this video, pag-uusapan natin yung medyo kakaiba ito kasi dalawang vehicles na ito, no? Meron tayong car tsaka meron tayong bus. So, let's read. A car and a bus start at the same time, or at the same place at the same time, traveling in opposite directions. If the car has a speed of 45 kilometers per hour and the bus has a speed of 75 kilometers per hour, how many hours will they be 180 kilometers apart? Okay, so maganda pag mga ganitong klase ng problem, gumawa tayo ng diagram. So meron tayong starting point, no? So dyan sila nag-start. Tapos yung bus ay yan. Pari ang bus natin papunta sa kanan, tapos yung car natin papunta sa kaliwa. Actually, it doesn't matter, no? As long as opposite sila. Now, anong alam natin, no? Alam natin na the distance between them, yun sa mga tanong, ay 180 kilometers. So, pag nandito yung car mo sa dulo, tapos nandito yung bus, they are 180 kilometers apart, no? Okay? Ano pang alam natin? Tingnan natin, ha? If the car has a speed of 45 kilometers per hour. So, ito ang speed nito o yung rate ay 45 kilometers per hour. Lagay na lang natin kph. Ito, 75. Ito, 75, di ba nakalagay? 75 kph. Now, what do we know about the distance traveled by the car, no? And the distance traveled by the bus. So, halimbawa, lagay natin D1 be the distance traveled by the car. Tapos D2 equals the distance traveled by the bus. What do we know about those two distances, no? Pwede yung pag-isipan, pwede yung i-post yung video if you want, no? Para mas mag-sink in sa inyo, no? Anong relationship ng D1, D2 saka 180 kilometers? Just pause the video for 5 seconds, tapos just think about it. Okay, so sana na-post ninyo. The relationship is that distance 1 plus distance 2 is equal to 180 kilometers. Diba? Pero anong formula nga ng distance? Distance can be rate times time, no? Okay? Since may dalawang distances tayo at magkaiba sila ng rate, yung rate natin, di ba? Ang R. So, since distance 1, pwede natin ang R1 natin o rate 1 ay 45 kph. Ang R2 ay 75 kph. So, ang R1 is the rate of the car and ang R2 ay the rate of the bus. Now, question. Di ba distance equals rate times time? Ano yung time nung dalawa? Ano mapapansin mo sa time na tinravel ng car tsaka time na tinravel ng bus? Kaya nyo isipin? Pwede nyo i-pause. Okay, sana na-pause nyo. Ang distance ng traveled by the car and the bus are actually equal. Kasi sabay nga sila umalis, diba, sa problem. Tignan nyo. So, they started at the same place, no, at the same time. So, kung naka-isang oras na na-travel si car, isang oras na rin na-travel si bus, di ba? Okay? So t, pwede natin yung t, yun na lang yung time ng dalawa kasi pareho naman sila, di ba? So the time traveled by the two or the duration traveled by the two vehicles. But what's the formula again? Distance equals rate times time. So ang distance 1, pwede nating, di ba, rate times time? So r, ano ang rate ng car? Di ba, R1? R1 times time, rate times time, di ba? Same siya sa formula dito. Distance. Plus, dito is R2, rate ulit, times time. So pareho sila ng t kasi pareho sila ng in-spend na time in traveling. O sabay naman sila umalis. So this is equal to 180. But we have already an R1 tsaka R2, which is 45 kilometers per hour times t, no? T yung nandito, plus 75 kilometers per hour times t. Ito yun. And then 180. So what is 45? 45 plus 75 ay 120t. Narinig yun si Bixby. Kung naman siya kinakausap. So 180. So divide both sides by 120. 120t divided by 120 para matagal natin yung 120. This is 180 divided by 120. So this becomes, ano ang 180 divided by 120? That's 3 over 2, di ba? Pag dinivide mo sa 60, divided by 60, divided by 60, this becomes 3 over 2 or 1.5, 1.5, di ba? So ang time natin ay 1.5. Meaning, yan yung sagot natin dito sa tanong. Sabi niya, how many hours will they be 180 kilometers apart? So at 1.5 hours, after 1.5 hours, 180 kilometers apart na sila. Gusto nyo i-check? So, ang car, ang rate niya ay 45 kilometers per hour, di ba? So, car. 45 kph siya. Times, di ba 1.5 yung sagot natin? 1.5 hours. Ano yung distance traveled niya? What is 45 times 1.5? 45 plus 22.5. Ang kalahati ng 45 is 22.5, di ba? So, plus 45 plus 22.5, that's 67.5. So, 67.5 kilometers. Yung car na travel niya after 1.5 hours. Yung bus, ang rate niya ay 75 kph after 1.5 hours. Remember, pareho sila ng time, no? So, that's ilan yan? 75.5. Anong kalahati ng 75 kilometers per hour? 34? No. 37 pag 74. 37.5. So that's 5, 12 carry 1, 112. 112.5 kilometers ang na-travel niya. Dapat 180 to, otherwise mali tayo. So 65 o 67.5 plus 112.5, this is 0, carry 1, 0, carry 1, 8. So 180 kilometers ay na-travel nila. They are 180 kilometers apart after 1.5 hours. Okay, so medyo madali lang itong problem na ito. Kung hindi nyo masyado maintindihan, maganda ulitin nyo at intindihin nyo kasi medyo confusing siya at first, pero actually madali lang naman siya pag naintindihan nyo, no? Okay, maraming salamat. I hope may natutunan kayo dito sa ating video. Gusto ko yung invite sa ating website, sipnayan.com. Nandiyan na nakalagay yung mga series natin, no? Tignan nyo yung quick links to YouTube. Nandiyan yung mga series nakalink na. And of course, our YouTube channel. ini-invite ko kayo na mag-subscribe, no? Ang dami-dami nating pag-aaralan at ang dami-dami nating matututunan dito. Maraming salamat. I'll see you in the next video.